Good morning, my sweeties. Today is going to be another DIY hair remedy, and today we're setting up, oh that's funny, oh hang on a minute. Okay, sorry, I put the one ingredient so far away. Okay, here we go. So today we're setting up a neem and oregano oil, and I'm doing that with olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and it's a super simple recipe, but you do have to set it up quite a while up front. You can do it in the slow cooker or on the hob. I'm doing it in the slow cooker today. Best is if you don't do too much of an amount. Well, what is too much of an amount? I don't know. I would say, because of the oregano, I would say most probably well, we'll see. Let me see. So first of all, let's just pour in the oil. So I have here my pot from the slow cooker. Let me just arrange this. This was another ad hoc decision to show you this. So, is this showing the pot? It is. It is sort of. Okay, so let me just get a measuring jug as well, because I normally don't measure this. I just normally do this, as I said, by feel, but most of you most probably feel better if it's measured. So I've got my measuring jug here. This is in cups, and let's see. First we start off with the olive oil. Let me move the pot a little bit out the way. Oh, see, can I maybe get this camera to stand on something a bit higher? Hang on, let me just pause this so that you can, maybe I can get a better angle. Right, I hope this is better. Now you can at least see into the pot as well. So here's my measuring jug. It's in cups and in pints. And I will start off with 1/4 of a cup. Although I don't think that's going to be enough. Actually, I'll do 1 cup. 1 cup is sufficient. 1 cup. So that's exactly 1 cup, or 250 milliliters, or 1/2 pint. That's now going into here. And it just about covers the bottom. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to use this jug later. I'll pour that in. Once this is finished, I'll pour it back into the jug so that I can put it into a glass bottle, which I haven't looked out yet. Right, next we will add the neem. Now, why neem? Neem is an antiseptic. It also is, it reduces dandruff, it is germicidal, it has antibacterial properties, it reduces excess of oil in the hair, and it also can be used as an anti-lice. So in other words, why am I telling you this? Because lots of people have itchy scalp. Now, itchy scalp can come from many things. Dietary is one, but it can also be that you do have a problem. Alopecia, for example, is actually a fungal problem. So the antibacterial, antiseptical properties and anti-germicidal properties of neem will help there too. And if it's not, and if it could be lice, say, as I said, if you have children, and today it's not frowned upon as it used to be. In my day, you used to have to shave your hair off. But anyway, so that's why neem will always help. So to 1 cup of oil, I'm now adding 4 tablespoons of neem. I hope I'm going to get 4 out of here. I think I will. Well, thereabouts anyway. So we're going to make it quite strong in neem. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I've got for another measure left in here. So 4 tablespoons of neem powder. You can do it with fresh leaves as well if you have those. Now I will need a stirrer. You can see this was ad hoc. I didn't think about this prior to. So I'm just going to stir that in. Can you see? And I actually think I'm going to add some more. I'm going to add another half a cup of olive oil. Actually no. Yes, you can just stick to olive oil. I have just had a thought. I'm going to pause you and I'm going to get a different oil. So I've decided I'm going to go with some castor oil as well. I've got here the 100% pure castor oil, and I will add, this is for left-handed people, I'm going to add half a cup. Okay. I want this oil to be fairly light as well, so I'm not adding coconut oil because coconut oil is heavy in the hair, unless you get the purified and changed oil so that it is completely liquid. Okay, so so now we have 1.5 cups of oil in general. Just stirring this. Right, and now I'm going to have to, now we're taking a tablespoon measure again, but because I made the other one dirty, I'm going to use this one, and I'm taking oregano, 1, 2, let's start off with 3, let me see. 3 tablespoons. I'm going to stir that in. And with this one we are going to have to strain the oil once it's done. No, I want some more. I mean, it depends on how strong your oregano is as well. So that's 4 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons, 6 tablespoons. Oregano also stimulates hair growth and also has antimicrobial properties and is great for hair loss or hair fall, whichever you use. Okay, so this is fairly thick. Right, that's what we want. Okay, now let me just put this spatula away so I don't make a humongous mess. Right, and now I'm going to take you over. Excuse me, turning. Here's my slow cooker. Is that going to stay? The camera sometimes has a mind of its own. So now I'm going to put that into my slow cooker. plug it in. I don't have to lock it, but it's just habit. Now I'm going to go on slow cook for 3 hours. Okay, let me just turn this around. See, slow cook for 3 hours on normal heat. I don't want it too low, I don't want it too high. So that's normal heat and slow cook for 3 hours. So in 3 hours this will be ready. I will be back with you then. But the next step will be filtering all of this out and then putting it into a glass container. I don't know, I still, as I said, I have to get a new tripod for this camera, but I've had difficulties finding one that's good enough. So I hope this is going to be a helpful video. I can't even think straight today. As you see, I washed my hair. I did yesterday my oil treatment. I've washed it today. So this is now just drying whilst we're doing that. So I'll be back with you in 3 hours. Okay, I just want to say one more thing that I'm not sure I said before, is when you found your receptacle, as in your container, your glass container, and it is important that it is glass and not plastic, then you have to sterilize it, all right, because of the oregano. I know the neem is also a natural product, but the oregano is a little bit more volatile, so that the oil preserves longest, that's the word. You have to sterilize, make sure that the bottle is sterilized. So what I did here, I have an old glass bottle and I just ran super hot water into it, shook it up, and now it's out for drying. Head down it should be. And so the inside is now sterile enough for the oil, and so we can use that later. The other reason why we want to do that is because not like with normal hair oil treatments where you just put it on and then wash it off after a day or so. This is going to be really close to the scalp and maybe used more than maybe once a day. That is why you don't want any other factors coming into that oil other than what you have put into it. All right? So that is why sterilize the bottle. So here I am, I'm back. Oops, camera again. I'm back and I've actually gone 40 minutes over on the slow cooker, but it doesn't matter. I'll switch it off now. Unplug it. Oh, there we go. Let's open this up. Okay. And thank goodness it's not too warm to touch. So I'll just turn you around. Sorry if I got my hands in the way. And the noise is the dog's eating, by the way. So if you're wondering what all of that's about. Now, let me get a spatula, that's the word. Got my spatula here. And when you open it, you should smell the scent of the oregano. It should be really hitting you. Okay, I just want to give this one little stir. And now this is going to be, can you see that? No. Let me see, where's the, here we go. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is strain the oregano out. and the neem. The neem doesn't have to be in there. I've got stuff in the way. There we go. Oh, I can tell you the compost heap will love this. It smells delicious. It smells like you could eat it, and that's the way it should be. I don't think I should make this too full, so let me just put that in here for a second and let me start filling this up. It won't be 100%, you'll get the tiny bits will be still in there, but that's all right. That will settle. So now just filling this in. That makes things a lot... Oh, look what I made, a mess. I made a puddle, even though I used my jug. Oh well, it'll wash out. Right. Shia, don't be so loud. No need for that. Okay, where's my trusty spatula? Make sure I'm not tripping over any dogs. Because every time I'm in the kitchen, they think there's something definitely exciting happening that we're having. Right. I'll just squeeze this out. Want all the goodness. Squeeze this, squeeze it a bit. If you haven't got a strainer, you can use an old sock, a pantyhose, anything that will strain basically. Just basically making sure I'm pressing out all the goodness, because that's what we want. Okay, there's still a little bit left. I'm glad I put this messy plates mat underneath. I should have put newspaper, but anyway, doesn't matter, it'll wash out. I don't know if if you make this, tell me how you get on with it and how you think this smells like. To me, it almost smells like Christmas dinner. Okay, let's put that aside. And let's fill that also into the bottle. Hopefully not making any more puddles. So there you go. Oh, I still no. You just wait a little bit. There's still a tiny bit in here. Want it all. I want it all. There you go. So there you go. There is your neem and oregano oil, and that's a lot. That will be enough for, I don't know, I would guesstimate about 100 full hair oils. So that's quite a lot. So you see, it goes a long way. So that is how, and you will see this will settle, and you can choose whether you want to shake it up every time you want to use it or not. But I'm waiting for one more ingredient to show you how you can use it on a daily basis. I've ordered that and that's coming. So in the next video I'll show you how to use this. This is okay. You can leave this anywhere where it's warm, but preferably where it's dark. Okay, because the oregano doesn't really like the sunlight. Yeah. Or so if you want to infuse it a bit more, you can do that by covering it up and standing it on a windowsill. That would be all right too. So that's all for today. I hope this was useful, and thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment. That would be lovely. I read all the comments and reply to all of them as well if there's a reply requested. Bye bye.